How's it going, everyone out there? Gaza Valley back with another video. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm down at the park. Beautiful sunshine. Very relaxing, very peaceful. I highly recommend it. It's just so chilled out. But yeah, today I just want to talk to you about how the narcissist is a thief. Narcissists are thieves. They just want to steal everything from anyone they can. You know, they entice you in the beginning. They give you the false character, this person that you think's so wonderful or so beautiful or so intelligent. They give you that soulmate effect, the twin flame effect, and they'll even stare at you, like they'll give you the puppy dog eyes, make you think that, you know, you're the one and only, all this sort of thing. They'll buy you flowers, or they'll just want to be in your presence all the time. They'll just want to be a part of your life, every minute of it. You just be the center of their world. But they're just looking to trap you, you know. They're just looking to trap you in their web of abuse. And once they've got their claws into you, once they've got their fangs into you, once they know that they've got you emotionally trapped and hooked onto them, when they know that you start to say things that suggest that you love them. You might have even said the magic words to them, and then they know that they've got you. It's like they've got this sense, they've got this sixth sense that they know when they've, emotionally hooked you. And then once they do that, they start to devalue you. In the beginning it's all love bombing and it's all great, it's all wonderful, you go trips and everything, you're spending all this time with them, but it's like insidiously, it's like gradually they'll start to bring you into this devaluation stage, and they'll just steal everything. They just start to take away your self-esteem, your drive, your happiness, your joy, your peace, your direction, everything. It's like they just consume you. They just take away everything from you, just like your clarity and just anything that makes you feel good. Like if you wanted to write a book, say, or you wanted to go on a bike ride, or do something, like create something or make something that makes you feel good about yourself, like write songs, things like that, like anything creative. It's like, they'll take that away from you because they just want that narcissistic supply. They want all your time, your energy, your money, your resources. They'll have you taking them on trips and being their Uber driver, and it's like you're paying for everything. And it's not just like finances. It's not just like, they've got you paying for everything, but it's also, they're stealing your energy. They're draining the energy out of you, because they're overworking you. So you start to feel depleted in your energy, because narcissists can't regulate their own emotions. They need other people to to regulate them, because they don't have any power from within. They can't generate their own happiness, and they don't have any peace. They've just always got to be on the go. They've got to be doing this and this and that. It's constantly distracting themselves with whether they go on trips or go on doing different like doing anything in their life really to distract them from who they are. It's like, because they don't want to self-reflect, they don't want to, like, you know, there's no introspection, there's no accountability. It's like they're doing everything to just run away from their true self. Because the narcissist has a false self, and they want you to empower the false self. It's like they want you to validate them, they want you to give your time, your energy, and your attention. They want your eyes on them. And this is like constantly. It's like, you know, when you start to do your own thing and you start to place importance on other things, that's when they start to feel, you know, inferior again. They start to feel like, you know, they start to look at themselves again, because they need you to, like, be constantly, like, bigging them up, telling them that they're amazing, they're wonderful, or that was incredible what you did, and things like that. You know, empowering the false self, giving it energy, because they can't do that for themselves, because they're a false self. It's like, you know, the false, all they've got now is the false self. The true self they abandoned when they were younger. But yeah, in the devaluation, they'll just chip away at your self-esteem. They'll take away everything from you. They'll take away your happiness, your peace, your joy, everything. It's like they just pervert everything. They distort reality because they live in a fantasy. So they have to have you, like, you know, believing all these lies while they're chipping away at your self-esteem, while they're chipping away at you, like, you know, bringing you down deeper and deeper into this, like, psychological dungeon. It's like bringing you into this prison, taking away your self-efficacy, you know, your self-agency, your autonomy. It's like they just want to steal everything from you, steal all that away from you. And you just feel like you're losing yourself more and more. You're losing your grip on reality. You know, you're losing your peace of mind. You know, your direction in life, the things that made you happy. You just feel like you're losing that more and more and more. And they're just getting more control of your life. And they just have this insatiable need for power and control. And that's power and control over your life. And they've got a pathological sense of self-importance coupled with a lack of empathy. So they don't have empathy like us. They can't connect to people like we can. They can't feel how we feel. You know, they see that we can, and they're like, that makes them envious and jealous. And all they've got is negative affectivity. So they've just got hate and rage and bitterness and shame. And they just project that onto their targets. They project that onto the people that they get trapped into the fake relationship, because it's not even a relationship. It's completely one-sided. It's just like you're in this abusive situation where you're just having this person just psychologically, like, traumatize you. You know, they abuse you, like verbally abuse, psychological abuse, spiritual abuse, financial abuse. It's just abuse on all levels. And they're just takers. Like, they can't give you anything. It's all an illusion. It's like an illusion of the future. They say, yeah, we're going to go on trips together, we're going to do wonderful things, we're going to build a business, or we're going to build a house, or we're going to build these things together, you know, or we're going to go on some holiday. It's whatever. They'll just use any kind of future faking and just breadcrumb you along. They'll just give you, like, you know, little bits of, you know, fake sort of positive reinforcement, It's like things might be going, you know, good for a day, and you think, wow, today's been amazing, we went on this trip together, or we went to the park and, like, you know, enjoyed a meal together, and there was no abuse. But then all of a sudden it's like one thing that ticked them off. It could be anything, you know, and you know, 9 times out of 10 you've got no idea what that is, because they're just in their own world. They're just in this like fantasy world, and they're just so self-entitled, and it's all about them. It's like everything has to be about them. There's like never a time where you can really like be at peace and share, you know, like what's on your mind, you know, like, because you just don't know when this person's going to rage again. Like they just have these insane outbursts, you know, and it's just unbelievable. So it's like, where's the sun's shining there? But it's just unbelievable how these people react to things. It's like if they don't get their own way, you know, they'll rage. They'll throw these insane it's like temper tantrums. It's like, because essentially, like, you know, they're you know, toddlers in grown-up bodies. You know, they got the arrested development, developmental delay. You know, they got stuck. They got stuck there, and they're like, they're traumatized. They're just highly traumatized people, and they're just looking to, like, you know, trap people now in their web, in their psychological prison, in this delusion, in this fantasy. They just want to get people tricked and trapped inside of that, and take away their agency, take away their autonomy, take away their freedom and their happiness and their joy and everything like that, because they don't have that. And they're trying to just steal that. They're thieves. They just want to steal everything, you know, from their targets, from the people that they trap inside this psychological dungeon, and take that away from them. And it makes them feel like empowered. It makes them feel better about themselves, even though they don't have like their true self anymore. It's like completely deactivated. It's like they threw it away. They abandoned who they are, and all they've got now is the false self. So, you know, they're stealing all these characteristics and bits and pieces from people, you know, being the pretenders they are, the camouflage chameleons. They're just shape-shifting. Like, you know, they could be one person, you know, to someone, one of their so-called friends, because they really don't have any friends. I mean, they've got like fake friends. They live a fake life. They live a lie. They are a lie, and they practice a lie. And that's with their fake friends, with their flying monkeys, their enablers. Anyone they get involved with, they're just manipulating everyone, because they're never honest. You know, they're never going to come out and tell you who they really are and what they do or anything like that. They're covert. So they, you know, they're people of the dark. They're people that are just like running away from themselves, running away from the truth of who they are, or running away from the lies or the things that they, you know, they've done to people. They've got all the skeletons in the closet, and they're just running away from all of that because they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to own up to anything. And, you know, because they keep on like running away from it, and they're in denial, you know, they never get to a place where they could actually heal, because they don't take that accountability to say, yeah, I was wrong, you know, this, okay, like, you know, admit to things, confess things, like own up to things. That's why they never get to the place where, you know, where they can start to heal from their traumas and things, because they're just constantly running away from it and dismissing it and deflecting it and deviating from it. and it's always someone else's problem or someone else's fault. They never take the blame for anything. So it just adds up, it just accumulates. It's like the shame inside them, because they're shame-based people, so it's just accumulation of shame inside them. And they're just acting like it's not there, but really it is there, and it's just accumulating. It's like a snowball effect. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. But they just want to steal. They just want to kill people's spirits and destroy people. You know, they want to take people's peace away, and their love and their empathy. You know, because they're jealous and envious. And they think, well, they don't have it inside them, so they have to like steal it from other people. They have to steal it from empaths. That's why they target people. They target empathic people that have got, you know, big hearts, and like they're givers, and they care deeply for people, and they can fall in love, and they are healthy, you know, and they do protect people, and they want the best for people. And they just target people like that because they're predators. And yeah, they'll just prey on anyone. They'll just target anyone that they see that they can take advantage, like that they can exploit. Someone that they can trap, because they're the expert trap setters. And they just want to steal. They're thieves. They'll take their money, you know, they'll take their peace of mind, they'll take, you know, they'll even like their family and things like that. Like if they control or steal the joy from other family members or other friends that are associated, like, because they want your networks and stuff like that. They want to get to know, you know, who do you know and everything like that. And they'll just look to just destroy your network, like the whole network. You know, because they want to isolate you. They want to break you down so you don't have any, you know, emotional stability. Like whether that's within yourself or like, you know, people that are going to be like emotional support to you or anything like that. And yet they want your emotional, you know, they want your, you know, to be this emotional support worker. They want you to be like this, you know, the Uber driver, the person that drives them everywhere, and the person that looks after them psychologically and, like, you know, caters to everything that they need. But when it comes to you, they're nowhere to be found. And like, you know, it's like, look out if like you ever get sick or you ever need like support. You know, it's like they're never going to be there for you. It's like they're only in it for themselves. It's like, yeah, and they'll just use all these tactics. It's the gaslighting. You know, getting you to question your reality about things. Did that actually happen? And it's just that repetition. It's that brainwashing. It's that, you know, the false accusations. You know, all these accusations. And it's just getting you more cloudy in your mind, getting you to doubt your reality. You know, have you believing in these lies and things like that, because they're just pathological lies, because you're consistently lying and just hanging around with a crazy person. And it's like you're trying to pair bond, you're trying to connect with this person, but they're like disconnected from their true self. So you're believing in this false character, but it's like there's no one even there. It's like it's not even a, you know, okay, their body's there. Like, yeah, they're physically there, but like emotionally, they're just detached. They're detached from their, you know, their true self. Because they abandoned who they are. So they're just like a false character that's just got, you know, all these different you know, bits and pieces that they've learnt from other people. You know, they might have been looking on their phones, you know, different, like how people react to other, you know, how empaths react to certain situations, you know, stealing their characteristics, stealing their personality, stealing, you know, their mannerisms and how they react to things. And they just accumulate all these things to make up this false personality to, like, just to manipulate other people. Because they don't have a true personality. There's no stable core within them. They're like, and because they don't have that stable core, they're not interacting with reality. So they live in a, you know, an alternate reality. They live in a fantasy. And that's what they want to bring you into. They just want to bring you into this fantasy. You know, they don't want to know about reality. They don't want to know about the truth. You know, as I said, they don't want to take accountability for anything they do wrong. It's just anything to just distract them, get away from the truth, and just continue on living this lie. But yeah, narcissists are thieves. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. Hope you're all doing well. You know, it's really nice to just get out and, you know, just relax and, you know, just chill out. Just enjoy the peace. Because, you know, in a narcissistic relationship, there's no peace there. But like when you come back to yourself, get out and about, get some exercise, get some fresh air, check out, you know, the wildlife, the water, things like this. It's really healing. But I hope you're all doing well. Much peace and love. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.